Your line of credit is good to go. You can use it starting at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning.
I'm chasing the flames.
And listen, I gotta go. I'm on call with this guy 24/7. Bye.
Hey, George, it's Jaime. I'm paying you all this money. How come there's no desserts? You know what, George? I'd like a cheesecake. I want a fabulous cheesecake. Give me a Spanish cheesecake, George. You got that, George? Is there such a thing as a Spanish cheesecake? Of course there's gotta be a Spanish cheesecake. Spanish people love cheesecake. If I do say so myself, George. I'm thinking about short ribs. Not just any rib, but a short rib. George, can you smoke a short rib? My clients are coming in from Tokyo, George. I would like you to honor them by using a hibachi grill. I love scallops. My clients want scallops. Can you do them on the hibachi? I know it's hot outside. 118 degrees in the shade. Don't make it too hot. You'll melt my clients.
Mountains bold, a mile high. The Rio mirrors a clear blue sky. Winds who dance with turbulent winds. Nights burn cold. My heart is free. I'm chasing the flames. Chasing the flames. Chilies grow across green fields. Hot sun glows. The trees so real. Slicing, dicing with a flare. Anticipation in the air. I'm chasing the flame. Chasing the flame. Seven turfing on the grill. Now there's a way, there's a will. Flavors bursting with delight. On call, create the perfect bite. I'm chasing the flames, chasing the flames. I'm chasing the flames, yeah. Chasing the
This is season wrap-up of Chasing the Flames. I want to tell you about a little progress we made. You guys out there watching our show have watched it almost 500,000 times on YouTube, on Instagram, and then on ProView Channel 26. They've been running the holy heck out of our shows. 500,000 views is a lot for a brand new cooking show. This is all about outdoor cooking, but I want to take the time to thank the crew, the great team of guys, Phil, David, Jay, Steve, Alden, Jason, Mike, Aaron, Jonathan, and Abel, two of my great helpers from culinary school. And we had guests, Chef Scott and Jeff Symbieta, the New Mexico sports legend himself. We are putting out a bunch of products in season 2 with Wow Good products. We've got one that we just introduced, which was the Everyman's Kitchen. And we're real proud of that one. We're proud of all our other products that are coming online now that you'll be able to purchase at chasingtheflames.com. We'll be starting to shoot in a few weeks, and we hope you come back and see us. So thanks for watching all 8 shows this season, and hope to see you back in season 2. Let's start chasing the flames together. Bye-bye. We've talked about the set and forget style smoker, and I always say it's set and check often. There's a reason. Sometimes it's the way it looks that you have to pay attention to. Today, I'm going to tell you a little bit about how this device works. I'm going to open this up, and as you'll see, there's a firebox. You can see the flame down there. Now, that's your hot spot. Remember, like we were talking about hot spots on different appliances? That's super hot. And today, Buck has sent us some short ribs, and we put some Japanese barbecue sauce, a little bit of soy, we put some Hanzo sauce in there, a little Japanese alcoholless rice wine, and we let them marinate overnight. And so they're gonna cook up pretty well. We're gonna smoke these at 250 degrees, and with that firebox down there, like it is, we're gonna rotate all those short ribs around that firebox. It's 360 degrees, and as a result of it being 360, we'll take advantage of this part of the grill. That's very important. Now, as you'll see, there's a little bit of oil on there, which is good. That's part of the seasoning. We're going to take a little of that off, and we're going to make sure we're nice and clean here. Keep everything clean. There we go. Little rub down here. All right, now we got that set aside. Now we'll start placing these little beauties that Buck sent us. Look at this guy. We're going to set him there. We're going to work 360 degrees around this firebox, okay? And so it's going to be like shuffling tiles or dominoes. I'll get that guy a little closer in there. Aren't these ribs beautiful? There we go. We got 2 there, and we got 1 over here. Then we'll place the other ones behind it, and then we'll just keep rotating around. So it's really not set and forget like they'd make you think. Even with all the devices, the Bluetooth, thermometer, the automatic on-off, when it gets to certain temperatures and times, the timers, it's not really that safe. You've got to watch when you smoke. Okay, see how we're taking advantage of that firebox? I'm not putting anything directly over it. And the reason is that there's a lot of fat in these ribs, which is one of the reasons they taste so delicious. And what we don't want to do is have this thing flame up on us and burn the protein, burn the rib. That's no bueno in New Mexico, for that matter anywhere. All right, so our producer Phil Fulham is going to set his timer for 20 minutes. And we'll come back and we'll give it a quick check. Let's start chasing the flames. We have never done dessert on Chasing the Flames before. And Abel, Lil Cuz as we call him, my buddy from culinary school, is going to bake in the Beast today, of all places. I've baked in it before. Abel's come over, tested his recipes on the Beast, and he really understands the heat profile of what it can do. And aside from being a competition pool player, he is a master baker. So I don't know if that sounds right, but he is a master and he does bake. So Abel, get the fire started. Show him how you start her up here.
So we got these little fire starters in here that we're gonna light up.
All right, today we are making a Basque cheesecake. It originates in northern Spain, and it's a rustic style of cheesecake that's caramelized pretty heavily and is also nicknamed the burnt cheesecake. Should be wow good, especially coming from the Beast, because it bakes at 450 degrees. And the cool thing about it is we're going to watch it caramelize because we're not putting the cover on in order to avoid overheating.
We are at the grill. We're going to talk about a couple things. The first thing we're going to talk about is the gas heat and how to use it. This device is actually a 7-burner Spire. It's one of the best ones on the market, one of the best ones I've owned. I've owned a lot of them. This one can get up to about 700 degrees without any trouble at all. But we're going to roast some corn and we're going to caramelize some onions on the grill. We have a little extra virgin olive oil, salt and pepper, and a little dusting of garlic granules. When we put this on, both these ingredients, I'm going to tell you that they'll cook low and slow. We don't have this really blaring because we don't want to burn. We just want to roast, okay? And that's what this thing does best. So as we fill the deck with all of this, it's going to cool down a little bit. We're going to close the top. We're going to get the heat back up. And guess what we've got? We've got Chicos. My dad used to make the corn this way. And it's very interesting. He always got it a little bit darker than you normally see corn roasted. It was almost black, but not everywhere. Just an occasional kernel here and there, you know, maybe a spot of a ½ inch or an inch wide that would get really, really dark. What that does is that caramelizes the corn and sweetens it up a lot. As a kid growing up, his brothers and sisters used to call it dulce, candy in Spanish, as we say here in the Southwest. We even have a town named Dulce, New Mexico. So we're going to start loading this on, and as I load it on, I'm going to have my back to you for a little bit. But I want you to pay attention to where I place things. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the corn right over each burner element, okay? And I'm going to put the onions between the corn, all right? There's a reason for that. I don't want the onions to expose to direct heat. Now, you'll turn the corn and you'll flip the onions, all right? You'll do that at about the same time. This is gas, propane, burns hotter than natural gas, and this son of a gun gets hot. So let's start the process of roasting Chicos and caramelized onions. Right over the burner. All right, now let's get some of these onions on. We might lose a man or two through the grills, that's all right. Now this is just relax, have a beer, take it easy. We're going to close the bucket. We're going to let that temperature come back up, and then we'll probably give it a turn in about another 5 minutes. So these are all whoop, another man down. Oh, we lost one there. It's all right, we sanitized about a year ago. Another one down. It's going to make the grill smell really good. We're going to turn the corn. If you can get a look at this, this is what a Chico looks like. This grill is nice and hot. Look at that. Wow, good. There we go. All right.
Chasing the flames, chasing the flames.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Marty Size in Albuquerque today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a #1. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Boswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are one Eastern.
Let's get back to chasing the flames.
Gonna say right there in the corner. This way it doesn't overbake. We can slowly watch it as it caramelizes. Alright, so after about 35 minutes, we have beautiful caramelization. And we reached an internal temperature of about 145. and it's perfectly fine that it's still a little jiggly. Should be soft, like a really soft jello. Good key with cheesecakes is you want to have them slowly cool down at room temperature. That's how you avoid the cracks. Now let's get back to chasing the flames with George Lovato.
This wonderful little device is a hibachi. Now, what's interesting about this, my wife and I had one when we were first married. We got it as a birthday, or a wedding present rather. And it was a little tiny cast iron little jewel. And we cooked burgers on it. We cooked everything, hot dogs, didn't matter. It was a neat little device. This is a professional grade hibachi, okay? Abel and I are gonna start this fire, and we have a bed of coals here that are unfired. Now there's a reason for that, because we've got a chimney over there that's heating up some coals. This is extra fuel so that we can essentially grill on this, or hibachi on this, roast our scallops for a while, okay? So we don't have that peak heat. So Abel and I are gonna do this. This is what we're gonna do right here. And we're gonna get carpal tunnel. But we're going to put the skewers right in these little grooves here. And all we're gonna do is just turn. We're gonna watch the color. Our resident scallop expert, Phil Fulham, I want you to say that 5 times real fast, is going to give us indication about the doneness, okay? The reason is hibachi heat can be very intense. And this is gonna be fairly hot. So we wanna watch the color as we're turning them. We wanna look at the heat, and we wanna make sure that the inside is opaque, okay? We don't want it like rubber. So we have to be very careful on this cook. It's a very gentle cook. It's gentle protein, gentle cook. And so Abel and I are going to stand shoulder to shoulder and turn these skewers for you. I'm going to go check on my coals, see how they're coming along, but imagine they're just about there. And we'll start cooking on this wonderful little device called a hibachi. Let's get started chasing the flames. Now, here's the funny thing about this stuff. This really doesn't have a lot of flavor. All the flavor has been burned out of it. What it is, it's a carbon source. It's just really a heat source. So the only way you're going to get flavor is if you add a little live wood to it, which we're going to add very lightly.
Hi, Chihuahua.
Get down there. There we go. Coals. To contend.
Yeah.
Right there like that. We'll just do some extra,
Yeah.
We got it. Yeah, see this little guy here? This is what's...
Oh, okay.
You can hear him sizzling. You don't care if it touches the coals a little bit. That's all right.
Yeah, a little charcoal will hurt.
That's just a little
Charcoal's
bit.
good for the stomach.
A little bit dry. Yeah, that carbon, right? That's why we're so healthy. We eat all the flames. Eating the flames. That could be the new spin-off.
There you go. There's an idea. Flame eater. What the heck are those circus guys called?
Oh, flame eaters. Fire
Are
eaters.
they actually just
fire
called
eaters.
Fire eaters. There you go. Like flame eaters didn't quite sound right.
Okay. Yeah, that's nice and hot. We're touching the coals a little bit. That's all right. I'm going to talk to you about heat again, but I'm standing over a hot hibachi. I've got my super cold water, and it's hot out. It's 100 degrees today. Even in the shade, it's a little muggy, a little uncomfortable, but the story here is you got to hydrate with water. Now, people try to hydrate with beer. And that's not a good idea in hot weather. You want to interlace water with your beer because the alcohol is going to dehydrate you. So keep that in mind. Stay hydrated. Stay in the shade when you can. We could have cooked outside over by the smoker, but we decided, let's do it in the shade. We're still outside. We're not going to set anything on fire. So we're sitting here hydrating, watching our scallops cook, and some of them are falling off. That's okay. They're cooking right on the coals. That's fine. But this little hibachi is doing its job. It's just coming right along. Hot heat coming down the pipeline and staying hydrated. Let's get back to chasing the flames. We have to adapt. Adapt or die, right? Yep. We got our two hot spots here. Here's a hot spot. It's rolling. Right there is a cold spot, and this is all hot over here. This is charcoal. These aren't briquettes. This is spent wood. All of the flavor has been burned out of it, essentially. We're using it as a heat source right now, and we could smell some of this smoke, and there's really not that much flavor to it at all. But it is really rocking the house now, heat-wise. Yeah, here comes the smoke now, look.
Yep.
Yeah, it just took a while to get going. But it's rocking the house now.
Yep.
Look at those embers. There's a lot of sugar in this marinade, so we have to be careful. These are very delicate. There we go. We're just about done with our scallops on the hibachi. And what happened to this fire was very interesting. When we brought the coals over and laid them out, it was plenty hot. Everybody ran their hands over it. You can stand near it and feel the heat. But as we put the skewers on, temperature started going down. Obviously, we're kind of burying the fire a little bit with the protein over the top. And so we decided, well, let's put the grills on to be easier to flip, so on and so forth. But the fire has now gone up another notch. You can see more embers than you could before. And I'm telling you, I can't keep my hand there at all. That's hot. That's hibachi hot. So we're finishing them up. This is what they look like. You can see them. They're just done perfectly. So says our resident scallop expert, Phil Fulham. And we're ready to eat them here. Let's get started chasing the flames again.
Chasing the flames, chasing the flames.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Marty Size in Albuquerque today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Boswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are one Eastern.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, red and green chili breakfast burritos, and frontier sweet rolls. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenprideabq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. For over 20 years, Evergard Roofing and Solar has been committed to customer service. Locally owned and operated, Evergard offers both commercial and residential roofing and solar services. For more info, please call 505-821-9543. Evergard Roofing and Solar are proud supporters of ProView Sports Network and New Mexico Youth Athletics.
BH Capital Limited is celebrating over 40 years of providing proactive finance and management solutions for American enterprise. Under the leadership of George Lovato Jr., the firm exists as an expert in the complex world of structured finance, modern management strategies and techniques, and breaking the code of marketing in the modern digital age. Through its ability to lend or invest singularly or in conjunction with other institutions or investors, American enterprise has been able to resolve many of the complex issues surrounding corporate finance as a result of BH Capital's participation. Having assisted and advised many top American corporate executives, BH Capital Limited is a driving force in American management consulting and advisory engagements. Find out more by visiting bhcapitalltd.biz.
Let's get back to chasing the flames. Oh my. This is a sin. This is a sin. If you'll notice, we kept rotating all of these wonderful short ribs. And if you'll notice the color on them, that has partly to do with the marinade and partly to do with the slow cook and the rotation of the protein around that firebox. There's a little caramelization on them, there's a lot of color, and they're very moist, as you might well imagine. But I think they're just pretty. The scallops were a different story. This was a test cook, and we wanted to see how this yakitori, or as I called it, the hibachi grill would work. Abel did a wonderful job on this Basque cheesecake, also known as a burnt cheesecake, and it tastes marvelous. And there's Dad's Chicos, ready for dinner. Dad, you'd be proud. I did them the way you do them. Or did them.
Hello, George. It's Jaime. So, how did it go?
Yes, they're having a great time. Super time. You can hear them in the background.
Tell me about that Spanish cheesecake. Did a Spaniard make it? Was it delicious?
They
Was it
enjoyed
cheesy,
everything.
cheesy, cheesy? It better have been cheesy, George. Dairy, dairy, dairy. It's good for
one
you,
got
dairy.
sick.
That's what my mother told me. George, look at me. Look how I turned out. I'm spectacular,
boss.
if I do say so myself, George. You know, those
Boss,
Japanese
I gotta
guys,
get
they don't
back
do
to
a lot of
serving
dairy,
defiance,
George.
boss.
It better
Boss,
have been
I gotta
good.
go.
How did it go with the hibachi
Can you let me
grill?
go?
And George, did you set
Boss.
anybody on fire? You better not have
Boss.
set anyone on fire, George. It's
go.
117 in the shade, and
you
they're
let
on
me
fire.
go?
This is not what I pay you
Boss.
for, George. I'm getting worried.
Boss.
And George, if you had smoked a short
gotta
rib,
go.
could you have cooked them on the hibachi?
Can you let
If you
me
did
go?
smoke them, and if you didn't smoke
Boss.
them, would you have cooked them on the hibachi?
Boss.
And no burning at all. No one melts. Do not melt my clients, George. It'll be a disaster. You got that, George?
I'm chasing the flame. Chasing the flame.
Chasing the flames.
That all. I'm not going to burn the hair off my arms again.
It says hot twice. Yeah. For a reason.
Doesn't it? Man down. Oh. That's going to taste good.
I'm chasing the flames.
Good? Okay, done.
Yeah.